Yeah, why not?
Oh,
Well, we can, that's for sure.
only 40 minutes over time. Yeah. At this point, we are literally a cinema.
I just want to say, bin of trash, if you come here and duct tape my mouth shut, I will eat it.
Lol.
And then she'll bitch slap you.
Probably.
Do I want the
I just
Music
like to
Master
say-
song turned into the Dungeon Master song? Do you perhaps mean the Music Meister? Because, yes, that's epic.
Oh, dear.
Oh, I miss
I'm the Music Meister.
I'm looking
And
at the chat.
everyone just fawns.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
It's-
In a climactic battle deep underground, our heroes stared down the silver sword of death, and with much fire and hardship, mostly fire if we're honest, at last slew the dreaded purple worm beneath the streets of Edgekirk. The fight was long and arduous, and not without tragic cost. Having dredged what remains of Baldric and Amayudro out of the sewers, our surviving party returns to the surface. With this installment of Dungeons and Dragon Hats.
You really went robotic at the end of that, but
Yeah, you
Okay, it worked. We got it.
Kind
We got it.
It almost sounded like you're going to start the Yu-Gi-Oh! Theme song.
Oh god, that'd be terrifying.
Oh,
It's
dear.
been years since I even saw that show.
I think it'd be quite good in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh?
Yeah.
Because I sucked playing it as a kid.
You
so
don't,
many Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
you don't
so
need to
many.
play it lying. You just need to believe in the heart of a card.
If that thing taught you anything, it's that you don't need skill. You just need to think you do.
Yeah, exactly. And
No, if that series taught me anything, it's that you just need to be plot relevant.
you got to flourish on every card and not look at it. I place down this monster. Oh wait, that's a trap.
You didn't. Oh wait, I didn't pick up a card. Okay, so anyway, is this literally starting from when we've literally just left the cave then, or the well, or whatever, the sewers?
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
No, it is sometime afterwards.
Oh, okay.
And the events of the past week are few but notable. So the city is largely in good cheer with the public announcement that the purple worm has been officially dealt with and shall ne'er again trouble the streets of Edgekirk. The source of the worm, according to private issues, remains unknown, and so Lord Montague will unfortunately not be paying the party their just reward until the contract is fulfilled.
And what of Amayudro's funeral?
Well, Amayudro's assets have been dissolved, as according to his last will and testament, amongst his household servants. His house is presently set to be sold within the month, but is presently unoccupied and unfurnished.
It's beautiful.
Oh dear.
I could have given it to my illegitimate children, but I thought, screw them. What have they done for me?
Also, you presume that you would get that far.
Oh dear. Oh god.
Right, so Tari, Victus, and Odo are presently inside of the tavern, just sort of mulling over the events and whatnot. So, what are you guys going to be up to? Bear in mind, you do still have bones, but they are not necessarily on your person unless you want to state otherwise. Bear in mind, one of you is carrying a full skeleton.
Because why not?
I thought I took that like back for burial.
You did, but you still got it on you.
We haven't had time.
Yeah, that was certainly not what was like implied last session.
I'm really
Well,
surprised.
last session.
Really
Okay.
surprised that Tari's not salting and burning the bones, considering how evil she thought I was. You'll never hurt us again.
You broke my heart one too many times.
Oh dear. Okay. Well, I assume the funeral is something that more, like, the paladin is probably more bothered about. That sounds really harsh.
Yeah. We don't give a crap about that, man.
Oh dear. Okay, so we didn't. Okay, so we still need to find out like what the actual source of the worm was.
Yeah.
I guess we could always take because we've got more samples now. I guess we could actually take them to Gronus, considering we didn't actually have much to give him before.
I just want to point out we don't have a test subject anymore.
I do, however, have your bones.
Necromancy!
Whatever you want, that's not me anymore.
You do whatever, you know.
Dickhead.
Anyway,
I'm not speaking logic that way.
I sort of point that out. It's just, you know, after all this, we need something. So,
Yeah.
Gronus seems to have been given us the best information so far. Now that we've actually got physical samples, he might be able to provide us with something more.
Cool. I agree with that.
Let's go and find. I agree. Let's go find him.
Okay. So
It is at this point that a knocking comes at the tavern door in perhaps slightly too familiar a fashion.
Ow!
oh god, here we go. Hold on, I need more way stupider music for this.
Can it please be?
No, I know exactly. No, not that one.
Just get something from Toad of Toad Hall.
No, I've got it. Hold on. Okay, feel free to introduce him.
Okay, Lola, just in the chat very quickly. Yes, Amayudro did die. He was swallowed by the purple worm.
As well as
It was very
Baldric.
tasty.
Kind of acidic. Gave it a bit of heartburn.
Even to the end.
Yep.
It's all the royal food. He ended up having gout, and the worm didn't like gout.
Just his venomous thoughts.
Right,
yeah,
music is in
flavored,
place.
seasoned with spite.
Yeah.
So, anyways, the knocking at the door continues.
Isn't this a public inn?
Yes.
Is that?
This seems very familiar.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Well, I'm ignoring it because again, it's like
Yeah, it's
it's a public inn. So
We wouldn't just go. Oh, just won't even let him in.
the second time, I'm sort of looking up and looking at the barkeep
Ooh.
or the innkeeper, whoever is in charge of there, just like.
The innkeeper is presently polishing, like, just cleaning glasses behind the bar, and it's just like...
So,
Lying, I just want to go. Oh. Hands gone through the door.
Roll strength.
oh, here we go.
You have broken every bone.
This
in
is
your
where
hand.
everything starts.
You unsuccessfully punch through the door.
You choose your places.
You did not fail by enough to actually, like, deal enough damage to yourself, however, so that's a bonus.
Nice one.
Hearing this, I am inquisitive. So I walk over to the door and see who's knocking at a public inn.
Could you roll reflex for me?
Okay, one sec. Just need to find it. Reflex.
Let's say,
Is
Yep.
it the total the base save or the ability mod?
Total.
Thank you. I will get it
Would
right
it be
one day.
anything else?
I don't know. I still don't understand the numbers. 1D.
if you want Monkey, I do have a good book that you might be interested in.
No.
Introduction to Accounting.
Can I just say at this momentous stupid occasion that someone had followed, so there was a fart noise. So this is perfect. Continue.
Yay.
1D20 plus 3. Wait, was it 3 or was it 4? It was 3. 16.
Okay, you successfully managed to open the door and avoid being hit by the hulking figure behind it, who is also about to knock again. Which is fortunate because he looks like he's been like in the arena pits being a gladiator for years.
Just Muffin's face right
The,
I can't do this.
This
the,
might
the
be a
figure
first
before
for the,
the figure before you is a muscular man, seemingly human, but the most succinct way to describe him is a big shaven gorilla.
Brother!
He carries with him a double masterwork axe,
Right.
which is dulled and yet not notched and bloodied with the recent scars of routine combat.
Opening the door, then, I shout because at this point, what the hell? What is it you want?
When you mango, you want to see Zora. Victor Zora.
I cannot take him seriously. I'm trying so hard.
Oh god.
You mango. It's like...
Speak a little bit clearer because I couldn't actually understand you, to be honest.
When you mango,
Dial it back.
you want to see Victor Zora. Zora? Ah.
What are you saying?
When you mango, you know like loud noise. You shush.
What is happening?
When you mango, you want the Victor Zora. He bows, tries to.
And falls over and hits his head.
Oh my god.
Clumsily.
You need to hold your hand in the air.
Actually did.
So many people following.
I love this. Mungo for president. Oh my god.
Oh god. Well, with this, Victor looks up from the, looks over at him. It's sort of a puzzled look. Yes.
Oh! Mungo, Bandy's over. Mungo, a letter.
Okay, I pick up the letter, I guess. I take it from him.
He's practically pushing it in your face.
Okay, well, stepping back a little bit, I sort of grab it frustratedly.
Okay, Elliot, do you want to give Andy the letter now?
He already has.
I would love to give Andy the letter.
Do you want me to read this or not?
Indeed.
Okay, let's figure out where I actually need to start this.
You start it.
Yeah, oh, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so he starts to read it. If you're reading this, then I am a Udro am dead. Brackets. I know this is almost implausible. Thought, however, I accept my immortality for now. Either that or Baldrick's being an idiot and has told Mongo to come to you by mistake. This is Mongo, Baldrick's brother. I separated the two when I acquired them, as Mongo was incredibly annoying.
When you Mungo, you like Beetle.
Literally says Q Mongo saying something stupid. Not to mention when, in mine and Baldrick's presence, sometimes we would say a word and he would go into an incredible rage. I wouldn't mind knowing what that word is. If I am in fact dead, Mongo is to join your party, claiming my share of any rewards. He's a simple man, so he shan't be using much of the money. And from what I could tell, that's about it.
No. I ask you to take this letter.
Yep. I take the letter.
Oh, sorry, no. Next paragraph. That's what I meant.
Oh god, there are paragraphs.
No, you read
Do
it.
you mean under the Okay, right. You call it a paragraph, but it's literally like 2 sentences.
Yeah, it's...
Okay. Mungo is a stalwart champion, but make sure to look out for when Mungo goes into a rage. He will only go into a rage on 2 conditions. 1. That he or his friends starts bleeding. Interesting. That he hears the words uttered.
Are you reading this aloud, by the way?
I don't know whether I should just for comical effect. Yeah, so screw it, yeah. That he hears that he's sort of everyone. I'm imagining at this point everyone's sort of like ushered around and is sort of listening. So he's sort of reading this sort of quietly, just sort of like that he hears the words uttered. The great and powerful sorcerer.
Mungo immediately upturns the table.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, obviously, I'm not going to continue reading, so. Where that Vic just obviously gets up and just. Very confused, just looks down and says, oh. Yeah.
Like, Mungo has entered a rage. I've got no idea what quite set it off. You seem like...
Would anyone like to roll for initiative?
Oh, I just seen the battle counter come up.
Actually, like, if you remember my previous clauses and stuff, due to Amayudro's command, he considers these people friends.
I was more concerned about the barkeep.
Oh, yeah, no, he's fucked.
So, initiative. Lion.
Yes.
Base or mod? It's a mod, so 1, isn't it?
Mod.
Mod, I'm right with that one. Yay! I learned it. 12, 1, 3, 20, plus 1. And... Wait, that's intelligence, not initiative. My mistake.
Ah.
This
is stream 12.
Oh wait, it's still both of them at 1. I don't think I've ever rolled initiative before. So that's sweet.
What? Of course you rolled initiative.
I feel like I may have been rolling intelligence all these times, but they're both the same anyway,
dear.
luckily. Dyslexia. Everything looks the same.
Any initiative.
It's like below all of everything else, and
Yeah,
then in its
I
own
know.
column
It's
next to speed.
0 on mine.
Oh.
I'm just lying.
Yep.
Because obviously I've gone into rage. I've modified my stuff. I was just saying my AC thing. I've put in shield bonus. I know that it's a miscellaneous modifier, but there was already stuff there, and I don't want to put it there. I've just put it.
Yeah, I see.
So
God.
It should be around about F23 if you're looking for it on your sheets.
F23.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
where
Initiative.
I see it. It's just mine is 0
Oh.
for some reason.
Then you
I had
just don't have a
initiative.
bonus to it then, probably. 14 for
For initiative.
Mungo. Yep.
Hearing this, I jump out of the way.
So to be
as soon
clear,
as
you're not
possible.
about to fight Mungo. You're about to prevent Mungo from goring goring the tavern keeper.
Fearing for my life, though, I do jump out of the way, hearing him go.
So what's he doing at the moment? Is he literally just sort of
Well,
like
at the
in a
moment, Mungo is going first.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. So we'll see what he does then.
Well, you need to roll your initiative, Andy.
No, I already have.
No, that.
Yeah.
No, Victor's has.
Yeah,
We're
14.
waiting on Terry.
Oh,
Please. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna laugh if we manage to if we just kill you.
Oh dear.
Just out of character, my strength modifier at the moment is +7.
And you actually have a few more hit points as well, don't you?
Yeah, I just.
Mungo has a heart attack.
I turn to Victus and ask, is there anything on that letter that says how to calm him down?
Let me
Sing
have a
himself,
look.
kitty.
Because I will have a look. Okay, so jumping back, he is about to grab his weapon. Here's Tari mention, and then sort of just scrambles to look at it again.
I just want to say, first on the initiative, Mungo just barrels towards a barkeep. And he's not drawing any weapons. He is just charging straight into him. It's a bull rush.
Like a rhino.
So, do I need to roll my attack?
You should have sufficient actions to move within range of the barkeep and ready in action. So go ahead, roll for your attack.
Okay, so unlock is my base attack bonus, isn't it?
Yes, plus your strength.
My strength modifier.
Yes.
Is my strength modifier already put onto that? I wonder.
No, it is not.
It's not. Okay.
Your strength, however, is presently a +7 modifier.
Yeah. So Oh wow! Oh!
Oh my god.
Okay. With a 26, the barkeep almost quite literally doesn't know what's hit him.
Now should I my damage?
Yes, roll for damage.
And that's
That is not very much, thankfully. But still, it's +7, so you actually have a chance of, knocking this man unconscious for a week.
1d6 plus
Unarmed strike is 1d3.
1d3. Oh.
Yes.
Oh!
Okay. Okay. So, at the sight of the tavern keeper, Mungo turns and immediately vaults over the bar, striking the tavern keeper square on the nose with his face. The two clatter to the ground, and the tavern keeper's nose is just basically gushing blood. It's like you're not entirely sure how he could have performed this amount of damage on this tavern keeper with a headbutt, diving or otherwise. But Mungo's face is now covered in blood, and he is quite literally seeing red.
When you Mungo, you Beatles!
Froth, froth.
The tavern keeper is still presently conscious, but not by much.
Somehow.
You're basically Krieg from Borderlands.
When you believe in magic, anything is possible.
Do you believe
I
in
am the
magic?
conductor of the Mungo train.
Blue's just put.
By
Mungo,
the way,
chill.
he's human, isn't he? You're human, aren't you?
Oh yeah, he's human.
Okay. With
He could have been a
inhuman
half-orc,
strength.
imagine that.
Oh my
Might have
god.
some, he might have some very, very distant giant blood in his veins, but who knows? I mean, Baldric was a
Are
huge...
you messing with your tower of cans?
No, I got rid I'm rebuilding.
Okay, Victus, your move.
God. He sort of goes to reach for his weapon, but after reading the last bit of the letter, he doesn't want to try and solve this without the use of violence if he can. So he runs over and tries to sort of steps in front of Mungo and tries to reason with him. I'm going to use bluff and try to get through to him that everyone in this place, that no one here is his enemy. Nothing is just for him to calm down, and no one here is trying to hurt you.
Do you say that they're all his friends?
Actually, that was in the letter, so yeah, I will say that. So everyone here is a friend. Friend!
Lion,
Yes?
if he rolls his bluff check and he gets it good enough, I think that it will circumvent his will check because Mungo is a very accepting man.
I do have plus 11 to bluff.
Go ahead.
For you, anyway, because you're human, so...
Go, go, go.
18.
Ben!
Friends!
Oh! Oh!
How tall is he, by
Worth
the way?
noting, Mungo has the sense motive of +0.
How tall?
I'm so sorry!
How tall is he, just out of interest?
Oh, he's about 7'2".
Right, okay, I'm like 5 something, so I'm literally trying to like grab him by like the sides of his arms, like just trying to stop him. Obviously not strength. I'm failing, but
Mungo is going to immediately apologise profusely and pull up the barkeep and just plop him down.
The barkeep kind of whimpers in the action, just sort of retreats into himself in a shaken fashion.
I'm so sorry. Mungo, when you Mungo, you sometimes angry.
Blackout.
oh my god.
Mungo is going to brush off the dust from the barkeep. And then he will right the table that he knocked over and sit down on the floor quietly.
Legs crossed.
So
and
at
with
this,
the little
Mungo has left his rage.
That's one of them done for the day.
Yep, he can only do that twice.
But if I read it right, nothing else will trigger it now.
Oh no, plenty can trigger it.
Well, just saying the word won't. I mean, if I read it correctly.
Did you
Or sentence.
Andy, it's if he's exhausted himself for the day.
Ah, sorry, right, okay.
So now you can. Did you say all the stuff that could make him go rage? Because I only put 2 down on the list there.
Okay, hold on.
Two things.
Saying.
He won't go raged again. He's only raged. He's raged for the day.
That he or one of his
No, he's
friends
got one
starts.
more.
That he or one of his friends starts bleeding.
Okay.
So we don't want to actually tell everyone that he's a friend, but just at this moment, it seemed like the only thing that would work.
You've said that, and Mungo has not looked at the barkeep's face in a while. Note that his eyes were literally seeing red because of blood, and he didn't know that it was blood.
Yeah.
After
Okay. So
that-
with that in mind, since I have read the letter, while we're heading back, I noticed that obviously the barkeep is. So before he sits down, I just grab him and said, "No, out." So I'm literally heading out with him.
Oh, okay. When you Mungo, you
Right.
follow.
So I've gone out,
Mungo will follow.
pushing him out.
I finished my pint, which I was lovingly enjoying.
Not anymore. It's on the floor. Probably.
Hey, I
you
didn't
want to
say I was
slam it,
drinking
or
it
you gonna
out of
take
a
your time?
glass. I'm licking it off the floor. It's booze. I'm not losing it. And then once every last drop is sucked up, I leave with Victor's.
Oh dear. So I'm
I just got a
pushing.
bit of cinnamon in my mouth.
I'm pushing him out and sort of taking him to the side. And I said, Mongo, I appreciate your situation at the moment, but we can't have that. No.
What?
Oh, God.
Mungo sometimes he does not think, and the mist descends on his mind and fog like Mungo banana.
Again, just to say, Mungo is not intended to be an offensive caricature
Yeah, I was just
of
about to
any
say
kind
that-
of disability.
That could come across-
He is in fact of average intelligence and capacity. He's just extremely badly educated.
I would actually say it as he does not think in a similar pattern to ordinary people, as from childhood he has always been an outcast, and what he says makes perfect sense to him. He has just never learned to communicate properly with humans. Or
Humans
anybody,
specifically?
for that matter.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna fix one thing, guys. One sec.
Yeah, 'cause that it could come across as offensive.
Extremely.
It's why.
Oh, dear. Okay, so so revisiting this. I'm assuming he's going to have understood what I said perfectly fine then, so...
Yes. He'll understand you. He just kind of like respond in similar like prose.
Okay.
Mungo mentions that on his way here, he ran into a lamppost. Bitter!
Did it hurt?
Very hurt. When you mango, you sometimes look down at floor and not up, and you hit self on many things.
I would suggest, good sir, to always face forward. Always.
Mango now understand how face backward.
Oh, God.
I just sort of turn. Standing in front of Mungo, I just sort of turn to Odo. And says, we can't take him anywhere. This is just not possible.
We must. We've been instructed, and we need someone else.
Mango like friend.
Yeah,
And
I
he's
know
a
my
friend.
point is in view. Sorry, I'm trying to not. I can't remember the setting for getting rid of it, but whatever.
He's a friend after all.
Just to play like devil's advocate, like tweeting in your ear, he's not a mage, and you just lost your mage. But on the other hand, he is a physical tank.
Basically.
Yeah,
And
you
also
could take a lot of power beating.
tank.
It's basically the complete opposite of Arme. Like,
Yeah.
useless
Yeah.
in roleplay
He's basically
situations, but
Baldric
great
Plus.
in battle.
I'll just take Ame's place with the spells, hopefully able to do enough. Need to learn better spells.
I
think.
love. I just realised.
Oh,
I just realised Mongo's portrait on there literally looks like he's going, "What? Come at me? What?" Arms spread wide.
hoax!
By the way, Lion, you broke up when you were saying what you were saying when Andy was saying what he was saying.
Oh yeah.
Like 2 seconds ago? 3 seconds? 4, 5, 6.
Right, and he like, on the one hand, you lost your mage, and therefore do not have any arcane firepower anymore. On the other hand, he is a physical tank. He is basically Baldric plus. Just need to be careful where you point him.
Obviously.
I wonder if any of my spells like. No, I won't be using those ones, I think.
I'll just say, Trunks K has asked, "What is Mungo wearing?"
What is he
Mungo
wearing?
is wearing some tattered clothing, but he's got a quite well-made masterwork breastplate that has lots of nicks and scuffs on it. Obviously, from seeing a lot of combat, he's got 2 fantastically hideous-looking gauntlets that look as if they've been hewn from rock, but seem to crackle with power. And he has a golden necklace of a lion settled on his chest.
This is Elliot's way of saying he went shopping.
I went shopping!
And so Mungo does actually have a few potent magical items.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, why have I shifted over in the...
yeah, you have.
Guys.
Yeah, I know.
Guys in the chat, please.
I'm keeping hold of it.
Yeah,
Continue
I'm
onwards.
keeping an eye
Continue
on it too.
onwards. I know. Continue.
Sorry, I just wanted to bring that up.
Andy, do you know about the Skype switching over?
Yeah, the
The windows are all out of place.
Are they? What?
Oh, yeah.
Why did they do that?
No idea.
What the hell? What? Why did it? I haven't moved anything.
it's because they just want to get closer to Mungo and give him a hug.
Mango. I feel like me and Mungo would just be holding hands walking down the street, guiding to the right places the entire way.
Skipping.
Go on. In fact, he looks down at the tiny paladin and says, "When you Mungo, you tall and see far. Would you like ride? I help see far." And he points at Tari.
I'm okay for now, thank you very much. But we may need to use that in the future.
Okay, Mungo friend.
Okay.
Andy's really struggling with this
I'm
placement.
just gonna redo it.
It's worth noting that having come out of his rage, Mungo is going to be fatigued for like the next few minutes,
Alright.
which means he also can't charge or run,
Right.
When you
and
Mungo,
he's probably breathing quite heavily.
You breathe good.
Okay, well, anyway, I'm gonna put after all this debacle, I'm gonna point out. Look, we still need to visit. We still need to visit Gronus. He's pretty much the best option we've got now. But with this new addition, and he sort of turns, we're gonna have to be careful.
I'll take care of it, mate. Don't worry.
It's not Gronus I'm worried about.
Yay, Mungo, friend.
Yes, Mungo. Friend.
Hey.
Mungo is apparently a giant minion from Despicable Me. Banana. Banana.
Okay, well, with that, I sort of whistle Eve over and head on over.
Oh, Mungo like fluffy
I
creature.
knew this was gonna come.
Mungo reaches down as if to pet Eve, but stops his hand away from the creature and goes, "When you Mungo, you want stroke. Do you like stroke?" He says to Eve.
She just sort of turns her head and just sort of scratches.
Mungo gently reaches down with a finger and scratches at the base of her ear. Ever so careful.
I'm surprised it's careful.
Roll strength.
I swear. I swear to God.
Mungo snaps his neck.
If he does, there's going to be
Think this
another
will
initiative
kill you.
roll.
He knows his own strength flying. He pets ducks and stuff all the time, and he hasn't killed any of them in years.
That's so
Roll
reassuring.
strength.
With the tip of his finger,
And pray you roll low.
surely there's a
Still want us to be high. I don't know why I just did.
surely there's a not a bonus. What's the other one? A negative effect because he's just using the tip of his finger.
There's also a negative effect because you've come out of rage.
Oh yeah, what's that? I need to look at that.
-2 to strength.
And then okay, so -2 to strength.